Hi everybody, I'm Mike Westendorf with a look at this week's St. Paul's Connection. And parents, coming out for you guys first. Have you ever struggled with kids not listening? About sibling rivalry, maybe arguments, things of that nature? Turns out kids are kids. But sometimes a struggle, I know for me and for my wife, a lot of times it was as parents, we really didn't quite have the skill and the knowledge on how to manage our house very well. And so we took in a number of different seminars when our kids were younger, and they were incredibly helpful, not just for a day, but honestly, it helped make our home a better home. Here at St. Paul's in the Bridge, we want to invest in you. And so we have Kimberly Joy Krieger joining us this Sunday from 12:30 to 2:30 in the main sanctuary. Her talk is entitled Sanity Saving Tips from Mother of 12. If you're feeling that burn of trying to get everything moving in a better direction, this is going to be worth the time and investment as we learn how to be, I think, better parents and help our kids grow a little bit better. Again, this Sunday, February 26th, main sanctuary, 12:30 to 2:30. This past week, we launched our first ever podcast here for St. Paul's and the Bridge. We call it Great Questions, Great Conversations. Pastor Pete a week ago had asked, if you have doubts about your Christian faith, email us, let us know. We'd like to talk about it and answer and speak into some of those doubts. This first one was dealing with the Bible and questions about the inerrancy of Scripture. We spent about 20 minutes just talking through some of those questions that our worshipers and our listeners kind of fed to us. This coming week on Monday, we'll release a conversation about where did all the denominations come from? What is up with that? So Pastor Pete is going to help us grow in some of that. So again, great questions, great conversations, new podcast here at St. Paul's. And then lastly, worship opportunities for Lent, his final steps. That's going to be happening Wednesdays at 3:30 and at 6:30. A reminder, there is no Thursday nights church during Lent. And then our sermon series on Sundays will continue with the Dear Younger Me theme. It's a sermon series about regret. And just in the short time that we've been talking about it, I've had a number of people email me. Some of the pastors, other people have mentioned this too. This is a topic that's hitting close to home. I want to invite you into something. If there is a song, if there's a Bible passage, if there's a hymn, that when it comes to regret, you have found to be an incredible comfort to you, would you email it to me? mwestendorf@stpmuskego.org. My email's right there at the bottom. Email it to me. I'd like to get a list of these together. We're not going to be able to do everything in worship, but I'd like to gather a list of them together because these songs and these Bible passages from you to share with one another can be an incredible encouragement as we all go through seasons of regret. And we want to talk about how God would like to see us deal with it. That's this week's St. Paul's Connection. I'm Mike Westendorf. Have a great week.